Well, I think they're one of the most well-coached team in our league. Obviously, you know what I've said about Brad Stevens before, and his ability to get the most out of his guys. How great they are out of timeout, late clock situation as well. No matter who's on the floor and no matter who's played for them, he can put guys in a position to succeed and get the most out of who's ever been in their lineup, for the past few years. It's not just this year. I think it's been a little bit overblown this year because of the names that's been out, obviously, with Kyrie and Gordon and, the injuries with those two big guys. But he's gotten the most out of everybody he's ever put in his position since he's got to Boston pretty much a few years ago.
So you said that it's been a little overblown.
Yeah, because it's saying a lot of people are saying, well, how can they succeed like this without Gordon Hayward? I've heard that. He's been out since the first quarter of Game 1.
Right.
So it's like, do we even know who they would have? He's not even been on the team, So we can talk from potential, but he's been out since the first quarter of Game 1 in Cleveland. I get it with the Kyrie thing. He's obviously a teammate of mine for 3 years, and I know what he's capable of doing. But they got guys that's damn good, and no matter if they're young or not, they know how to play basketball, and their coach know how to put them in position to succeed.
What do you make of the way that Rozier has stepped in and filled in for you?
I'm not surprised. I've been watching Terry since he was a freshman in high school. He's been a confident. He was a confident kid then when I watched him at Shaker, and he's a confident player now. So I'm not surprised. He's gotten better and better. I thought it was a steal when they drafted him out of Louisville. Al Horford is always even keel. He's the multi-year All-Star. He's been in big games. He's been in big series. Things get chaotic. They know they can always kind of go to Al to do something. He's going to make the right play. Either he's going to make a pass that sets somebody up. He's going to make a play offensively for himself. He's going to make a defensive play. So, he's their rock, and he never gets rattled throughout the whole game. So, it's definitely a hell of a safety net, that Boston has. I do know that this is my 8th straight conference finals, and I have an opportunity to play for a championship if I'm able to be successful. So, in this conference final. So, I don't take that for granted. And listen, you dream about being able to play in big games in the NBA. Even when I got to the NBA, was one of my only goals, to be as great as I can be, to play in big games in the NBA and be remembered. And I think I've done that, in my career, and I'm just trying to add on to it while I can.